Hello everybody, my name is Algam, and welcome back to Deathmark 2. Previously, we found out more about the relationship between Horikoshi and Hanako, and also that Horikoshi is most likely dead now. But on the bright side, we were able to find a whole bunch of eerie teeth, and we're able to get a bunch of goodies from the shop. Alright, let's get back to it then. It's a good thing I saved, because my face is reflected in the dirty mirror. You're all dirty, blah blah blah. Anything in the bathroom? In the stall? Is it because it's clogged? Oh, come on, I have a... I guess there's nothing in this one, then.
Yoshi.
It's bare. I mean, after all, that stall is just the obvious choice
Yoshi.
for something to be there. And when I say something, I mean a spirit that wants me dead. There's a lectern at the back of the classroom. You can only see the students' backs this way. What kind of teacher would conduct a class from behind? I don't think any classes would be set up like this. Aha, you have a point. Yep, yeah, kinda showing that, that 9 intelligence there. Though I suppose if you're 9 intelligence, mine's probably 5. The desks are cluttered. I feel like there's something here. The desk's empty.
Yoshi.
Oh, there's a jump scare. I try opening the cleaning cupboard, but it's not budging. I don't see a keyhole, but it's not supposed to be locked. Did something get stuck inside? Can I give it a try, Yashiki? I feel like I'm pretty strong. I grabs the door handle. Here! Screaming at the top of her lungs so as to attract the attention of any spirit that may be nearby, I pulls on the door with all her might. Unfortunately, the door doesn't budge at all. Sorry, I failed. Maybe the door's bent shut because it's so old. Neither I nor I can open this door with brute force. Maybe a dexterous person could get it open. Is it just... Okay, let's not... Okay, well now that I know that that's there... Let's check this room out first. My face is reflected in the dirty mirror. Eck! Is it just me, or is there something reflected in the mirror? Yeah, it's just me. Upon looking at the toilet bowl, I can see that it's filled with dirty water. Looking closely, there's something small at the bottom of the toilet bowl. Good thing I got my old rubber gloves. Putting on the old rubber gloves, I decide to stick my hand into the toilet bowl. I pick up a small item from the toilet and wipe off the grime with a handkerchief. It's an eerie tooth. Fantastic. Anyone in here? It smells vile. Is it because it's clogged? I guess there's nothing there. It's bare, there's nothing there. Yoshiki? Don't you feel like you're being watched? I feel like someone's had their eye on us for a while now. I'm sensitive to this kind of thing. Well, thanks for making me feel better about our situation. Hanako of the toilet didn't show up, huh? Is she secretly observing us from afar? When you put it that way, now I'm getting chills. If that's the case, then... Okay, head back to the infirmary, get Daimon, get what I'm assuming is the vile tooth in there. Alright, Daimon, perhaps you will have better odds over here. Could there be something there? Too bad, but... Daimon? I assume the door's gotten crooked over time. Can I give it a try, Yoshiki? I might be able to open it. Daimon grabs the door handle. You need to use the power of finesse for this sort of situation. Is it like this? Or this? Daimon grabs the handle and exerts his power at multiple angles. The door finally opens. Just as I expected. Feel free to inspect to your heart's content now. Thanks, Daimon. I peer inside the cleaning cupboard. However, there's nothing inside. That was a waste of effort. Wait, now that I look closely, there's something in the corner. Ah, a moldy tooth. I open the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Why do they keep the cupboard here if they've taken all the tools out? They should have taken the cupboard too, and then we wouldn't have had to inspect this for nothing. There's a CRT television here. The screen's dark and I don't hear any sound. I doubt the school song came from here. There's a large boombox, a television, and a fluorescent lamp. Neither the television nor the boombox emit any sound. I doubt the school song came from here. I'm gonna head back, because I believe I is going to be the best pick. Alright, shut up. A small boombox is placed on top of the desk. A cassette tape is spinning inside. This must be what's playing the school song. Stop the tape, it's giving me the chills. The song ends once I hit the stop button. Silence fills the air once again. Pretty sure that was Konohara Academy's school song. You recognized that? Of course! I did a bunch of preparation before conducting this infiltration mission. I can basically sing and dance to it. That's nice, but what does this song have to do with the investigation? Because I'm a musician, I'm just genuinely interested in music-related things. How do I put it? I just prioritize what intrigued me most. That's very you. Thank you. So, what are we going to do with this boombox? Let's bring it with us. Got it. Obtained radio cassette player. So in other words, I can just have my own jams blasting throughout the halls of this school. Say, Mr. Yashiki, what about checking out the music room in the old building? Sure. Why'd you mention it now, though? Remember the notebook page? The music room was a memorable place for Akai. I think so, too. She spent her time there practicing the school song and coming up with the lyrics. Along with her best friend Horikoshi. Which I guess they're now lovers. That place might be linked to Akai. What's your call, Mr. Yashiki? Makes sense to me. Guess we should check out the music room. Tenru Shrine Guardian. A mythical amulet from Tenru's Shrine. The Heavenly Wolf Guardian will protect you from calamity. Acquired from the infirmary, 9 grams. A gourd with a Daruma drawn on its top and bottom. Rumored to have helped Sengoku-era warlords achieve victory in battle. A purse from Kurosagi Shrine. Oh, a purse from Kuro Usagi Shrine, which allegedly existed in H City a long ago. Rumored to clear away obstacles so you can find success in life. Black Rabbit Shrine, you say? Just like how in the last game there was... what is it? Sayakujo. She was the Black Rabbit. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. I hear the sound of a piano. That piano just now came from the music room, right? Yeah. Someone is in the music room. Is it Hanako? Who knows? Let's go inside. It's another doll. Are you Mary's sister?
Yoshi.
Sitting on the piano stool. There's a young girl wearing a red dress. Cracks run across her skin like spiderwebs and her eyes are hollow. She's not human. Rather, she's a female doll. I've encountered a doll like this before. That doll had the ability to think and could even speak. Is she like that too? What is this feeling?
No.
Another vision is projected into my mind. It's a scene taking place in a toilet stall. A female student in a red skirt with suspenders is about to hang herself. She has a rubber hose wrapped around her neck as she stands on top of a bucket. 2 students, a boy and a girl, are gleefully spectating. The boy's face seems familiar. It's the now deceased Toshihiko Izumi.
Hey, put more effort into it if you want your uniform back. I'll only give it back if you can perfectly pretend to hang yourself, Hanako, the toilet.
Desperate to not lose her balance, Hanako Akai doesn't even have the ability to answer. If she loses her footing, the hose will strangle her. And those two find her desperation amusing.
Hey, Izumi, is this really gonna be okay? We're so fricked if Horikoshi finds out. She's her best friend. Nah, don't worry. I've talked to her. She won't interrupt us anymore.
What? Hanako nearly trips herself. She barely manages to hold on.
No shit? Whoa, aren't they like super close? Horikoshi told me herself, you know.
I'm giving them very annoying voices because I hate them now.
She doesn't want anything to do with Hanako anymore.
No way. No. Why? Hanako's legs can't stop trembling.
That's so hilarious. Hanako's been betrayed by the only person who ever liked her.
You're cruel. Now. I thought you were my friend.
Whoops, look at the time. Bye, Hanako. We're going home. Clean up the mess for us.
Izumi and his female accomplice leave. Hanako is the only one remaining, with the hose still wrapped around her neck. No, Izumi. Everyone. Enough already. Hanako slips off the bucket. Did she do it on purpose? After that. Inside the empty restroom in the old building, the grating sound of the hose that took her life continues to reverberate. You here, Hana? Huh? No, this can't be. Hana, why did you? The vision of death inside my mind is gone. And the doll in red has vanished without me knowing. Was that girl the one who showed me the vision? There's no one playing the piano. Ai's acting just like usual. Guess I'm the only one who saw both that vision and the doll. I feel sick, as if I've chugged down a bunch of booze. Maybe it's because I've learned the deep despair that Hanako Akai felt. But at least now I know what her grudge was when she died. Bullied to death by Izumi and his friend. Betrayed by her best friend Horikoshi. Hanako of the toilet was born from her strong resentment of them. Her spirit won't disappear so long as there's still malice within her. There must be a key linked to her grudge, one that can free her. I need to find it. Perhaps it's in the place I saw in the vision earlier? There may be something where she died. You got a tooth for me? What was that doll? If it isn't a hallucination, is it also a spirit that's lurking in this school? Sakamoto said Hanako killed herself in the female restroom on the 3rd floor. Really? Come on, there's gotta be a tooth somewhere here. Oh, God. Hold on. Let me go back to the recording and see what that was, alright? Okay. I'll go straight to the area that I'm supposed to go to then. Oh, fantastic.
これは
It's reflected.
Yoshi.
Upon looking at the toilet bowl, I can see that it's filled with dirty water. Oh, I thought it was the middle. Horikoshi's waiting inside the toilet stall. She's looking straight at me, eyes wide open. The only thing that remains is her head. So she really was killed in that vision. Horikoshi was smiling when she passed. An ecstatic smile, as if she'd been set free from her pain and suffering. I can only wonder what kind of pain she'd gone through to be so happy to die. A severed head surrounded by colorful hoses. What an odd juxtaposition. The scene is completely unlike Izumi's. His face was contorted in agony and his corpse was drenched in foul water. Perhaps Hanako is trying to make her best friend's death beautiful, like the flowers at a funeral. Screaming, I grabs my shoulder. Even through my coat, I can feel that hand is trembling fiercely. Aye, let's get out of here. Yes. Are you okay? Let's hurry up and leave. I don't want to be in here any longer. Right. I was about to pass out. I start to head back toward the hall. What was that voice? Hanako is coming for us. What's going on? Where's the door handle? Damn, can't have anything in this academy. No way. How can the door handle just be missing? And the door's sopping wet. No time for an explanation. We just have to get out. I wedge my finger in through the door gap and try to force open the door. Crap, it's not opening. The sewage water is so slick and slimy that it's preventing me from opening the door. And for some reason, the door feels as cold and heavy as a solid block of ice. I won't let you go. Hey. Ouch! Chills run down my spine as I hear the sound of water splattering on the ground. Don't look back. You hear me, I? Let's figure out a plan to get out of here. Act 1. I can feel Hanako's presence right behind me. If we stay any longer, we'll end up dead like Izumi and Horikoshi. But how do we get out when the door handle's gone and there's filthy, slippery water everywhere? Plunger and a broken mop? Raising execution rate. Execution rate is critical during a suspensive act. To help with that, you can buy secret objects. Yes, yes. It's especially important to have secret objects if you want to succeed at suspensive acts using characters with a low execution rate. You can obtain sacred objects from certain allies at the infirmary in exchange for lost souls. When you fail, the execution rate of the action you previously chose will increase greatly, making it easier for you to do the action. Oh, man.
Yoshi.
わかりました。
Both of us slammed the plunger flush against the door. I won't let you go. Please work. It won't. Yeah, the plunger detached. Alright, let's try this again.
これでどうだ。
わかりました。
Come on, gotcha gods! Great. Both of us tried to open the door by pulling the plunger. The door slams open. Looks like this is the right choice. Nice. Hurry up and get out! I escaped the restroom without any trouble. Survived. I think we're safe now. We couldn't protect Horikoshi, though. I'm sorry, Horikoshi. If only I'd managed to stop her in the storage room earlier, I might have been able to save her. Regret wells up inside me. I feel my chest tightening. But the night's not over yet. There's still something I have to do. Can you walk, I remember how pale I looked when we found Horikoshi's body. They'd be a bad choice to continue the investigation if they're at their limits. I'm fine. I don't mean to bother you. Sorry. Let's continue our investigation, Mr. Yashiki. Aye. Despite still being visibly shaken, she's trying to push through. I decide to believe in I. Oh, you know what? I know why now. So we were probably supposed to bring Daimon into that, and it would have told us that Daimon was very ill, he's very shaken up, and not suited for the rest of the investigation. In other words, it would have been the big hint saying, don't bring him in. Alright, let's go back inside. Do you have a tooth for me? Just as in Izumi's case, all traces of Horikoshi's death have disappeared. Where did Horikoshi go? Who knows? What we can do is examine what's in front of us. Naomi Horikoshi's head was here. Eh. Speaking of, I didn't get a chance to look in here.
これは
And it was in here, correct?
これは
There's a key with a tag. I grab the key and read the tag. Old building, music storage room. This must be what Horikoshi took from the key box in the new building. Uh-oh. That means that this story's about to come to an end. Obviously, this is where we're supposed to go. Alright. It's locked. The door won't open. Beyond this door is the music equipment storage room. I pull out the key and insert it into the keyhole. The door makes a mechanical sound, the sound of the key unlocking the door.
これは
Ah, man. She's gonna jump out at us. And when she does, I'm gonna be ready.
よし
It's a deteriorated cardboard box. There's a school bag inside. According to the name tag, it's Horikoshi's. Inside the bag is a girl's school uniform and a green ribbon, the one worn by second years. It's not Horikoshi's size, though. I tried checking the pockets just to be thorough, but I don't find anything. Are we bringing this with us? It looks like a standard uniform. There's an old shelf propped against the wall. It's not used anymore, and there's nothing inside. Aha! There's something glowing in the gap between the shelf and the wall. Hearing that, I direct my flashlight towards said gap. I can see something small there indeed. What is it? I reach out my hand and try to pick it up. Boo! But the gap is too narrow for my arm to fit. I can't reach it. Can't reach it. Let me try it, Yashiki. Maybe my hand will fit. I put her hand into the gap. Just a little bit more. Got it. Here you go. Geez, I really wanted to avoid touching it with my bare hand if I could. The final tooth! What she gives me is an eerie tooth. A new page has been added to Kazuo Yashiki's, Ai Kashiwagi's, and Shuji Daimon's entries. Alright. Oh, it's been added to all of them. Or most of them, at least. Okay, let's go save and read up on the entries, then. And also... enhance my back, please. Thank you.
本名は九条正宗だが
All pages unlocked?
もう一つの名で俺を呼ぶ。
大 夫。
死人は誰なのか落ち着け考えろ考えるんだ
Protagonist Profile 1. Age is unknown, although he's in his 40s. Birthday is March 3rd. Occupation is unemployed. Hobbies are reading, driving. Favorite item? Many, but primarily his favorite bag. Lines. Shite. How about this? Think. Use your brain. Think, Yashiki. And the VA is Ryo Nezuka. Protagonist Profile 2. Height is 180 centimeters. Weight is 62 kilograms. Yeah. You know what? I'll do this later. It's not like it's gonna go anywhere. Alright.
よし
A number of yellowed music scores are stored inside the cardboard box. The scores are warped due to humidity and are full of holes. It looks horrible. What a shame.
これは
A large brass instrument, probably a tuba, is on the floor. Everywhere else is dusty, but not this tuba. I wonder why. Inspect.
ふん
Upon closer inspection, there are visible handprints on it. Someone must have picked this up recently. Well, now I'm curious. Alright, I'm gonna lift this thing up. Check what's underneath, I. Leave it to me. Heave. Oh! The tuba is heavier than I thought. I feel my back straining because I started lifting without bracing myself. How on earth do teenagers lug this thing around and play it at the same time? Please don't strain yourself. I drop the tuba once I finishes taking a look. I found this underneath, Mr. Yashiki. Who hid this? I hands me a locked diary. I wonder what's written inside. Let's inspect it. Item details. You can check the description. Okay. I mean, that was kind of obvious. Do I have to leave?
報告です。
Aren't you going to read that diary? Try to read the description of any item that has the word details on it. Ay, ay, ay. You... How many times has the Departed done that to me? There's 3 times? Is this the 3rd time that... You know, for someone that exchanged wedding vows with me, they seem to be really intent on scaring me as much as possible. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. The diary has a combination lock. Oh no. I don't know what numbers I should enter. Hey, do you got something on
報
this?
告です。
I'm really bad at memorizing numbers. That's why I usually use dates or important words to remember. Okay, well. When is the... Wait. Hold on. Day of the fated meeting. Of the promised day. So it's either 6-3. So it's either 7-17 or 7-15. Alright. dang it. Yeah, it's probably 6:19 then. Because the promised day could be when the confession was made. Alright, the combination was 526. It's unlocked now. Time to open the diary and see what we can learn. The penmanship on some pages leaves a bit to be desired. Looks like the events of the last few months are covered here. Where should I start reading? Well, we'll start from the beginning into the end. I found a good spot. The old building's music room. It's not used anymore, but there's a piano inside. Hana should be able to play there. This will be our meeting spot. Hana decided to enter the competition to perform the school song. I bet she found the courage to put herself up for it because she loves the piano so much. You can do it, Hana. Our school song has a nice melody, but the lyrics suck. When I mentioned it to Hana, she said I should come up with new lyrics. I guess I'll give it a try. It can be our song. Hana got chosen to be the accompanist. Congrats! Now I've got to come up with the lyrics. I keep thinking about Hana when I'm not doing anything. Being with her is so much fun. I just feel bliss. Is it because we're friends? Maybe it's more than that. My head is filled with Hana. I can't even think about anything else. I can't bear it any longer. I'm gonna tell Hana my feelings tomorrow. I hope she feels the same. I confessed to Hana in the music room. She was shocked. Then she ran away, looking like she was about to cry. I was left all by myself. Hana didn't come to the music room again. What if she told other people about what happened that day? I don't want to think about it. Looks like Izumi's been bullying Hana since she was chosen to be the accompanist for the recital. How dare he lay a hand on her? This is unforgivable. I've warned Izumi. Despite what happened between us, I still love Hana. Izumi called me. He discovered my feelings for Hana after he stole her notebook. He told me not to say anything or else he'd reveal my secret to everyone. I wanted to hit him so bad, but I couldn't. Both of us are the worst. Hana's dead. She hung herself in the old building. They forced her to take off her uniform and put on some weird outfit. If only I'd stopped Izumi. I'm sorry, Hana. I heard the rumors about Hanako of the toilet. They say I can meet Hana if I scribble some graffiti in the old building's restroom. I want to meet Hana again, even if she is a ghost. I want her to hear the lyrics I promised her I'd write. I snuck into the old building and wrote some stuff, but Hana didn't show up. Snuck into the old building again and wrote some graffiti again. Hana still didn't show up. Hana's spirit apparently keeps saying, "Give it back." I know what she's looking for. Maybe I can finally meet her if I give it to her. I'll go to Hana's house tomorrow and borrow it. If I do meet Hana, first of all, I want to apologize to her. Then I'm gonna ask her to respond to my confession. What does she think of me? She probably hated me. But still, I have to know. A folded note is tucked between the pages. I unfold it to reveal some lyrics. The title of the song is Hanao's Song. It's a song about the future and friendship. Obtain the promised lyrics. Having read the diary, I'm convinced this is Horikoshi's. Horikoshi went to the old building to meet Hanako of the toilet. She wanted to give something to her. We know what the item is. All that's left to do is find it. Yeah, I mean, it's this, no? I wonder what Horikoshi wants to return to Akai. Maybe it's in the music room storage? This would be prime. A diary was hidden under the tuba. It's the uniform.
よし
Interior cardboard box. Alright, it's the uniform. Say, Mr. Yashiki. Didn't Horikoshi mention in her diary that Hana was looking for something? I have a feeling it's this uniform. A highly probable conclusion indeed. Horikoshi noted in the September section of her diary that she borrowed something from Akai's parents. If that something was Hanako's uniform, everything makes sense. Horikoshi must have figured out that Hana wanted her uniform back. She probably brought the uniform with her to draw out Hanako. Except she was being targeted. Horikoshi was killed before she could give the uniform back. Why'd she leave it here, though? Wonder what Horikoshi did in the time she was out of her sights. I mean, that makes sense. Horikoshi must have sneaked into the old building and entered the music equipment storage room. She probably waited there reminiscing on her days with Hanako until nightfall. At some point during that time, she hid her diary under the tuba. I can't know for certain why she did it. But my guess is, she wanted anyone who came investigating Hanako's case to find it if she didn't make it back. Eventually, Horikoshi left the storage room. Considering where she left her bag with the uniform in it, she must have left it there without thinking. Perhaps she heard Hanako call her name. And when she left the storage room, she finally met the person she'd been looking for, Hanako. And then Horikoshi. Hanako's uniform. Horikoshi left this behind. This is likely the thing Hanako is searching for. Which may mean carrying it could make us Hanako's target. In that case, we shouldn't pick this up without giving it some serious thought. Are we really going to bring it along? Okay. First off, save. Second off, come back. Third off, no jump scare. Yes, let's take it. Obtained Hanako's uniform. Really, again? The sound of a bell suddenly echoes in my mind. Chills run down my spine. Before I can react, the departed is standing before us. Eek! I recoils next to me. My dear husband. That unpleasant voice fills every corner of my mind, once more dragging my consciousness into a dismal, suffocating swamp. Hanako's grudge killed Model. You are next. She is already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. What? And try and listen to what they say while suppressing my chills and nausea. Hanako's grudge killed Model. You are next. She is already here. Should you survive, you'll become my real husband. I mean, I didn't think I was going to get married, but... The departed's presence abruptly vanishes. Ai turns to me, their entire body tense as a bowstring. I'll never get used to that no matter how many times I see them. Whenever they look at me, I feel cold, and my legs just start shaking. You're right. Did the departed have something to say, Mr. Yashiki? Yeah. I tell Ai what the departed said. You're next. She is already here. You gotta be kidding me. Hanako is here? Ai glances at the entrance. Their face contorts into an expression of shock and fear. We're both thinking the same thing. Does that mean we're trapped here? Our time's running out. What should we do to survive? Confrontation with Hanako. Horikoshi was murdered by Hanako, just as the notice said. Maybe the only way to close this case is to face Hanako myself. I need to find out what she meant by give it back. My foe is a spirit, so she'll try to kill me. Is there any way to fight her? Maybe using something she hated in a previous life? What is the key to saving Hanako's soul? There seems to have been a misunderstanding between Hanako and Horikoshi. What can I do to clear that up in a way that Hanako would definitely understand? I'll have to put the departed to the side for now and focus on Hanako. Alright. Hanako will show herself any second. It's do or die. Hanako, the toilet. What should we do, Yashiki? Run! But the eerie sound of water is echoing after us. Do you think that sound just now is? Yeah, I heard it. Water? Let's get out of here. Guess we've got no choice. That's Hanako. What should we do? The Hanako I see before me is a spirit that kills people. My instinct and common sense tell me we need to run away as far away from her as possible immediately. However, I didn't come to this school just to run. I need to stand and confront Hanako so I can start to get to the bottom of this case. Well, I mean, I guess they couldn't have made it any obvious. Hanako fires something at incredible speed that grazes my torso. What was that? I touch my torso to find a part of my coat is now torn and wet. Was that thing just now water? Yeah, but it's not your everyday water. At this speed, it's as sharp as a blade. If she's seriously attacking us, we've got no chance of getting away. Damage from spirits. Spirits will attack you from time to time and cause spirit damage. Level up, increase your maximum spirit, and buy secret objects to prepare yourself to withstand the damage. You can obtain secret items, yes. Suspensive act. Act 1. Hanako is directing her anger at us. What should we do? Yeah, I figured that Daimon wouldn't be the best choice. I need you to sing the lyrics.
わかりました。
I sing Horikoshi's promised lyrics to Hanako. I'm not really good a cappella though.
真っ白な
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Sorry about that. Hanako's water blade grazes Ai's torso. Hanako's too angry to grasp the lyrics. We need to come up with a different way. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Well, damn. So to calm her down... Here, I throw the uniform at her.
行きますよ。
I throws Hanako's uniform toward her. The uniform eventually falls on the floor. That's my uniform. Looks like this is the right choice. What is going on with your head? Hanako takes a few steps closer to check whether or not it's her uniform. It really is my uniform. Hanako stares at her uniform on the floor. You stole it. Unforgivable. God. Hanako launches a flurry of strikes with her water blade. Hanako is filled with fury and rage. We're gonna be killed at this rate. Yeah, I know. Act 2. If we can't calm her down, we have to attack her and survive. Is there any way to demoralize her? I've got a broken mop. Hey, how about you take care of this, okay? So poke the belly with the mop or poke the face with the mop? I mean, I'd go with the belly, since I can't reach her head.
行きますよ。
Holding the broken mop, I thrusts it at Hanako's belly. Well, crap. However, their aim is way off. Were they thrown off because they panicked? I thrust it to the belly. Success! I take a step forward and extend my arm as far as I can, and the tip of the mop touches Hanako's belly. She doesn't respond to it at all. Damn it, did I make a mistake? Her water blade grazes the arm that's holding the mop. Hanako didn't even react. I need to come up with a different plan. Team up with I to poke the face. Oh, okay.
やってみるか。
That's my fault, alright? Holding the broken mop, we thrust it toward Hanako's face. We take a step forward and extend our arms as far as we can, and the tip of the mop touches Hanako's face. However, I don't think it did anything. Damn it, did we fail? I hate milk. Hanako looks pained from the smell of milk coming from the mop. Hanako Akai used to hate milk, and it looks like that deep-rooted trauma still exists. Looks like this is the right choice. Her bloodlust instantly disappears. Help me. Now. I'm sorry. I know that this is supposed to be scary, but what a goofy-looking character you are. Hanako staggers to our side, begging for help. You know what it reminds me of? It's like she's got like a choo-choo on her head. You know, the thing from Legend of Zelda? Now, where are you? I'm lonely here. Now. Did she say she's lonely? What are you on about? You killed Horikoshi. I killed? Now? No way, no way, no way. I didn't kill her. Impossible. Looks like Hanako doesn't even remember killing Horikoshi. Act 3. Promise with now. Where's our promised song? Now. She must be referring to the lyrics. So long as we can convey the feelings that Horikoshi poured into these lyrics. Luckily for us, there's a piano here. I should be able to pull this off with Ai's help. Let's sing together, Ai. A duet, you and me.
これでどうだ。
行きますよ。
I ask Ai to play the piano while I sing the promised lyrics. Ai starts playing the school song we heard on the radio cassette player. It's all going to be fine. I kind of remember. I checked the lyrics all last time while waiting for the right timing.
真っ白な未来への扉探しに行こう。約束の赤い花もう一度描くよ。胸の中にしまう秘密の鍵に願いのせ。今でも心に響くよ。隣で奏でる笑顔。
The most crucial part is figuring out when I should start singing. I checked the lyrics one last time while waiting for the right timing. It's all going to be fine. I kind of remember how the melody goes, so I should be able to sing it. With the melody playing in the background, I start to sing along. Those lyrics are filled with Horikoshi's pure feelings for Hanako. I can feel them too. Are these feelings platonic, or... That song... Is it you, now? Yeah, sure. Hanako is listening. Horikoshi kept her promise with you. You're not alone. I sang the song until the end. And Hanako of the toilet listens until the very last note. Looks like this is the right choice. Thank you now. For keeping our promise. Hanako's presence is gone. Looks like it's over. It seems so. Horikoshi turned her back on Hanako in a moment of cowardice. It was a moment that Hanako was unable to forgive. However, that didn't break their bonds. Horikoshi's melody proved to be Hanako's salvation. What is this feeling? Someone's watching me. Who? What was that? I feel like I glimpsed Hanako for a moment. But there's just no way. She should have passed on. Did you see that eye? Huh? See what? I didn't see anything. Was it only my imagination? Or was it something that only I could see again? Never mind. Let's just assume that I was imagining things. We definitely pacified Hanako's spirit. She should have reached salvation. Let's get going, Mr. Yashiki. You've got to let Daimon and Moe know. Yeah. There's something on the floor. It looks like a page from a notebook. Dear Now, I'm sorry for running away the other day. I was so surprised when you confessed to me. I'm sorry for the late response. I've been thinking about it ever since the day you confessed. I didn't know what to say. I knew I had to give you a sincere answer since your feelings for me are also genuine. And well, I finally found my answer. I love Now. I don't know if the love I feel is the same as yours, though. So I want to confirm it with you. It'd be great if it was the same. I hope our relationship will last forever, my dear Now. This is the draft of the letter Hanako Akai was writing to Naomi Horikoshi. She probably hadn't been able to finish it. If only she could have conveyed these feelings of hers, their fate could have been different. But in that case, there may be something more we can do for Hanako. In the place we last saw her, I think we can help Hanako deliver her feelings. Hanako's ending has been added to the spirit file. You don't have to show me her head again. Horikoshi's feelings should have reached Hanako through the song she wrote for her. However, the bullying ruined everything before they could communicate. Thinking she'd been abandoned by her best friend, Hanako's feelings turned into hatred and she killed Horikoshi. At least Horikoshi died with a smile. As much as I want to believe I've saved Hanako, there's some lingering anxiety. Why did she appear briefly after our showdown? In the notebook page she left behind, there was a reply to Horikoshi's confession. I wish there was something I could do to deliver it to the now deceased Horikoshi. Hanako Akai has been added to the character file.
報告です。
Should I let her know about this heartfelt note? Hanako Akai, a quiet second-year Konoehara student who joined the brass band. When her best friend Naomi confessed her love, they grew distant. Then, Izumi and his cohort bullied her after she bested him in a competition to be the pianist for the school recital. Died when being forced into recreating a suicide photo. I see.
そうか。
Let's go for the good ending first. I don't want to have to do all of that nonsense again. Jump scare? Okay. Jump scare? There gonna be a jump scare? There gonna be a jump scare in here? Hey now. Naomi Horikoshi's head was here. We may be able to convey Hanako's feelings to her here, since this is where we saw Horikoshi last. I take out the letter, and then I read Hanako's reply aloud. I'm well aware this is likely nothing more than a self-serving act to tie up loose ends in my mind. But still, I don't want to lose my respect and compassion for the dead. Hanako and Horikoshi deserve this much. Hope it reaches Horikoshi. Let's believe they will. The sound of a bell echoes in my ears. I quickly spin to face Ai. Huh? What happened? Ai looks at me with concern. Seems like that sound was only meant for my ears. I wait for a while, still on guard, yet nothing strange occurs. What on earth was that about? Jump scare? Jump scare? And with this, our investigation into Hanako of the toilet comes to an end. Time to tell the other two what happened. Available lost souls in each chapter. Lost souls available in one chapter can only be found in that chapter, and not the other chapters. Okay. I reveal what happened with Hanako to Diamond and Moe. Oh. In the end, we couldn't protect Horikoshi. I understand your feelings, but don't be too upset about it, okay? Saving someone is no easy task. Me and my fellow doctors have a lot of similar regrets. Daimon, there's something I always tell myself whenever something like this happens. You might have failed this time, but you're still needed. Your next patient will survive. In the end, we're just feeble humans. That is the only way we can push forward with our lives. Daimon fixes his eyes on me, looking mournful. He must have witnessed an enormous number of lives saved, but he's also witnessed countless deaths. There's no doubt that he's gone through many more traumatic situations than I have. Do I really have the strength and resilience to match his? Oops, that's my phone. I'll be answering this. I leaves the infirmary. Hey, mister. Even though Hanako disappeared, this case is still far from over, yes? True, because we still have the departed. They said, if you survive, you will become my real husband. They seem to be testing me with their notices. Whoa, a dangerous spirit has a crush on you. Do you think they'll give up if you refuse to deal with him? That's a disaster in the making. The departed's obsessed with Yashiki, so if he chooses to ignore them, who knows what a jilted spirit would do? They may take even more drastic measures to get his attention. Right. So then, all we can do is find the departed that's lurking in this school? Yep. Seems our only option is to proceed with the investigation, so we don't end up provoking them. I mean, they're trying to show off by hiding in the school. They want to be found. Maybe they want their dear husband to find them. How are we supposed to look for them, though? Look for anyone suspicious. Whoa, seriously? You think we can find them among the students and teachers? That's a lot of people. We have no way to find the departed. We're still lacking information. We have no choice but to deal with their notices until we gather more clues about their identity. It's frustrating indeed. I wonder what happened to Ai. She's been gone a long time. Be a little more positive. You may be overreacting, though I won't deny there's a possibility that something's wrong. Let's look for her, Yashiki. Diamond and I search around the special and new buildings, but come up empty. Diamond also tries calling Ai with his phone, but she doesn't pick up. Where did she go? There's only the old building left to search, but she can't be there, right? Hey, this wasn't part of the deal, alright? I solved the case. We get to walk away scot-free. That's how this is supposed to go. Also jump scare? Why you do this to me, departed? The bell again. My dear husband. The departed's voice. This bride of yours shall soon eat. Hanako's soul is one that has achieved complete salvation. I shall hope it will taste good. Okay. They really do love repeating the words. Should her soul taste awful, I shall eat the scapegoat's soul instead. And that scapegoat is... Should her soul taste awful? Idol. Hold on. What are they saying? The scapegoat is an idol? Come to me, your dear bride. I hear the sound of a door opening from the girls' restroom. Why did you stop all of a sudden? The voice. I heard the departed's voice. I told Daimon what the departed said. What in the world? Kashiwagi's been captured? We still don't know for sure yet. They mentioned something about Hanako's soul having achieved complete salvation. So clearly what they desire is a soul that has attained full salvation. Ai's life will be spared if they can get that. What exactly is full salvation, though? And why are they targeting Kashiwagi? Why would a spirit devour another spirit? Why? I can only remain silent. I have no idea what a spirit like that is thinking. I don't have time to ruminate anyway. I need to hurry and try to find Ai. On the other side of this door, the departed awaits. Alright, let's see what horrible things are happening in here. I hear a sound coming from the back of the restroom. It's pitch black. The noise is vivid, discomforting, and unpleasant. It sounds like someone is eating something. But in the back, there's something in the back. I point my flashlight toward the back of the room. The light reflects off of something in the darkness. And that is... oh my goodness. A gruesome scene that transcends human comprehension. A spirit is devouring another spirit. Yeah, I don't like the brown stains on the walls. And the one being devoured is Hanako of the toilet. And doing the devouring is the departed. The departed cuts Hanako's body with an old sickle. They then bring the piece of meat to one of their numerous mouths and munch on it. They tear Hanako open over and over again. Munch, 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 munch. The departed lets out a laugh. Not even trying to attack us, they continue to cut and chew on Hanako's meat. They're flaunting this repulsive action, insulting the soul. Daimon is utterly speechless. As am I. My mouth refuses to open. It's a struggle to even breathe. Hanako was pure and delicious. I will save my next meal for another night, since I am now full. Hanako is pure and delicious. I will save my next meal for another night, since I am now full. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and beloved. Hanako's soul is delicious? Does that mean the departed got to eat a soul with full salvation, as they wanted? Both the departed and Hanako are swallowed into the darkness and disappear. Don't tell me. Yeah, it was the departed. That was the sound of a piano. The music room. Don't tell me Kashiwagi is... Hey, this... Okay, I know that we... This is the good ending, alright? There's no one around the piano. I don't think anyone's here, Yashiki. Shall we check out the storage room? Oh my goodness. When we enter the pitch-black room, we can tell there's someone standing in the darkness. And that someone is... I. She's simply gazing into the empty void. Her mind is obviously somewhere else. I, get a hold of yourself. Mr. Yashiki? Ai has come back to her senses. Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm okay. She's showing signs of cyanosis, but nothing too serious. What happened, Kashiwagi? I have no idea. I stepped out of the infirmary to answer the call, but they immediately hung up. I was about to go back in when I saw someone. Was it the departed? No. They looked like a human to me. What? I recall what Izumi said last night. The departed is pretending to be a human. So they really are hiding in this school. Who was it, I? It's... I remained silent, her gaze fixed on the ceiling. She must be digging through her memory. I can't remember anything. I can't even recall anything about their face or clothes. Feels like something is clouding my mind. I'm sorry. I can't even tell us if they're a girl or a boy. Yeah. When I tried to approach them, everything just went dark. And I can't remember a thing after that. I don't even know how I got here. Okay. As much as I want to find out who the departed is, it seems that things are not progressing as smoothly as I thought. I can't even really blame Ai, but now I'm just glad she's safe and sound. Hey, Yashiki. Kashiwagi's safe. That means the departed's desire to consume a soul that achieved full salvation has been granted. Yeah, true. I wonder what exactly full salvation means. Who knows? The departed only told us the result without providing any further explanation. Although, we have a clue. When we read that draft in the girls' restroom, I heard the bell ring inside my head. This is just a hunch, but... maybe that was the indication that we'd guided Hanako to full salvation. There isn't anything else we can do here at the moment. Closing the door behind me, I leave the school with the mark bearers. I'll inform Mr. Konoe about Horikoshi. He is close with the cops in this city. I'm sure he'll do something about it. The headmaster here sure is something else, huh? He seems like someone from the underworld. He's a dependable fellow, though. Without him, we would have been questioned by the cops. You think they'd accept an explanation that involved spirits? We'd just be rotting in jail. Especially considering that someone's literally dead. I'm sorry, Horikoshi. Hey, there's something I'm curious about. You think they targeted Ai out of jealousy? Jealousy? Doesn't the departed think of you as their husband? Wouldn't that make Ai a formidable rival? She's an idol, after all. Maybe that's why the departed targeted her. Given their unusual obsession with me, I can't deny that. But there's nothing we can use to confirm or deny that speculation. We're dealing with a spirit here, and a very unusual one at that. Say, Mr. Yashiki, do you plan to keep chasing after the departed? I mean, I'm the one being chased here. I guess so, yeah. They seem to be freakishly obsessed with you, calling you dear husband and all that. But this is strange. Why you? There are a lot of men out there. I have no idea either. It's the curse of the... it's the curse of the Kujo bloodline. There's gotta be some kind of reason for their obsession. I'm thinking that might be our best lead to identifying who the departed is. The departed's true identity. This case will never end unless I figure that out. My gut's telling me that's what the departed wants as well. I'm guessing the full salvation thing is because they were mark bearers, so they already survived, like, one curse. So maybe that's why. This could connect to Mary somehow. I mean, I'd hope so. I mean, this is Deathmark 2, and that issue still hasn't been resolved. 3 days have passed since we brought Hanako's case to a close. Every day since then, I've gone to Konoehara Academy to investigate the departed. But progress has been frustratingly slow. I'm getting impatient. Making matters worse, the macabre scene has been seared into my memory. I relive it every night. The departed is devouring spirits. Why did they consume Hanako's soul after she'd already been saved? My only clue is what they said afterward. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and be loved. The departed wants to consume a lot of souls to become beautiful. Are they doing it for me? Their husband? If that's the case, they won't be able to suppress their appetite. The sun is still up in the sky, yet I decide to head to Konoehara Academy. I promised Mr. Konoe I'd give him my report. I haven't seen him since that incident. Perhaps he's busy dealing with the fallouts from Izumi and Horikoshi's cases. I pack my bag and get ready to leave. All the evidence I collected during the previous case has been organized and filed. I've also returned anything I borrowed from the school. Just as I'm about to leave the mansion, I hear a chime. Looks like I've got a visitor. What horrid timing. Oh, man. Here you are, Mr. Yoshiki. Entering the mansion is another one of the mark bearers, Eita Nakamatsu. The way he's dressed just screams to all who see him that he's an otaku. I'm not very tech savvy, but I can always rely on him whenever I need help with tech stuff. Sorry, Ada, I'm about to head out now. Let's save the tech lesson for another time. You're investigating the departed, aren't you? Moe told me. So I'm here to give you a hand. Ada? In this day and age, the internet is an essential component for any spirit investigation. Some rumors even originate on the internet. Oh, by the way, the departed isn't trending online, which makes it seem that its influence is limited to Konohara Academy. Researching rumors through the internet, huh? Ada's skills might help me open up new avenues for finding leads. I'm begging you, Mr. Yoshiki. Let me help. Sure. I won't disappoint you. Let's go to Konohara Academy then. Huh? I have to go with you? Well, yeah. But, my eyes land on his anime t-shirt. I doubt the headmaster would turn a blind eye to his eclectic getup. In fact, it might start directing unwanted attention on our group, and that would not be good for our investigation. On second thought, you can stay here. I'll call you if there's anything I want you to snoop for on the internet. Deploying me as logistical support, eh? The perfect role for a genius like me. I'll be on standby here then. By the way, have you been taking care of yourself, Mr. Yoshiki? Your complexion looks worse than I remember. Well, I mean, I've got a ghost that's in love with me, so... I barely get any sleep these days, indeed. I witnessed 2 people die horrifically in a short period of time. Nobody just shrugs that off. It's obviously taking a toll on me. Driving while you're in that state is an unnecessary risk. You should take the bus. I'll give you some of my passes. Here, take these. Thanks. Ada Nakamatsu has been added to the character file. I leave Kojo Mansion as Ada waves goodbye. Not wanting to waste his kind and thoughtful gift, I catch the bus at the nearby bus stop. After passing M Tower Station, the bus motors uphill toward Konohara Academy. The hum and gentle vibration of the engine lull my weary self to sleep. Traffic's no issue and the bus arrives on time. I get off at the stop and walk through the school's main gate. Class is in session, so there's not a single student in sight. Let's go to the infirmary for now. It's completely empty. Oh well, might as well treat it like my own office since I've been given permission to do so.